Welcome everyone to my mom's kitchen. Today I'm going to make for you a chocolate chip cookie, and before I get started I'm going to give you a brief history of the chocolate chip cookie. The chocolate chip cookie didn't come around until 1937, and a lady by the name of Ruth Graves Wakefield from Massachusetts, she was making her favorite cookie one day called the Better Drop Dew, and she was out of certain ingredients, so she decided to substitute what she was out of for chocolate. And all she had was a block of chocolate, so she took the block of chocolate and chopped off chips and she put it in her ingredients. And thus the chocolate chip cookie was born. And in 1937 her cookie was advertised on a radio station that Betty Crocker, the lady herself, was doing. And in 1940, she sold her rights for the chocolate chip cookie to Nestle's. And now I'm going to make you the chocolate chip cookie. So we start off with first with 3/4 of a cup of butter Crisco. And this time we should probably also have our oven lit, and it's supposed to be set at 375. We put that in there. And the next thing we need is brown sugar, and you need 1 1/4 cup of brown sugar. You need to have that packed. You put this into your bowl. And the next thing you have to have is 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we add this. And then we have to have 2 tablespoons of milk. So we add all this. And 1 egg. And then we just mix this till it's nice and creamy. You don't get your spatula stuck in there like I did. This here should look something like this. And the next thing we do, we add 1 teaspoon of salt and 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. We add that. And the next thing we have to have is flour. You have to have 1 3/4 cup of flour. And just mix that in there a little bit. Next you have to add a cup of chocolate chip, and you also can add pecans or walnuts or any kind of nut that you'd like to have. I usually use pecans. And mix this up. Make sure you get it all off the sides. And this is what it looks like now. So now we have to put it on our pan. And you spray your pan. And you get your cookie dropper, and I usually always spray it too because it keeps the cookies to come out a little better. You're supposed to put them about 3 inches apart on your cookie sheet. Anyway, I've already went ahead and I baked some, and you're supposed to put them in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes if you want chewy cookies. My mom likes crunchy cookies, and I'm at her house, so these cookies have been in longer. They've been in almost 13 minutes, and this is how they turn out if you leave them in there longer. So now you know about the history of chocolate chip cookies, and you know how to make them.